In the States, we lived a very isolated lifestyle because of safety. You know, you want to go out, you want to take your kids to the park to play, but when you do, other kids spit at them. That is an experience that my son had at the playground on more than one occasion. And so we lived a very isolated life. So to be here and to be free and to see my kids be able to be joyful and that not be a crime has been a very, very beautiful thing.
So this was an interview that was held between African Americans and then Africans, especially Ghanaians. Okay, so if you're a Ghanaian or a Ghanaian living outside Ghana or an African American and you love Ghana, you want to know more about Ghana, this video is for you. Even if you're not a Ghanaian and you don't have interest in Ghana, just listen because you are going to be marveled at what these people actually said about Ghana and what Ghanaians also said about people coming into the country. So it was just like a conversation that was happening between the two parties. That's Ghanaians and the African Americans. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's watch it, guys.
Okay, I really love how beautiful this is sounding, and I'm just gonna throw a little bit of pepe in here. Kojo, tell me, are the people who've returned romanticizing the idea of Africa a little bit?
Maybe a little bit.
Tell me about that.
Well, the truth is, we're survivors here in Ghana. And the reason why it may look like it's like we want to switch places with them is because of that doggedness that the country has built inside of us. You've gone through the educational system. You've put together yourself to be on top of society, but then there's no opportunity for you to use them and put yourself in a better place in the society.
So let me ask that question because you did talk about immigration and emigration, and actually, surprisingly, Ghana is one of those few countries in Africa where there are more people leaving the country than there are coming in, and that surprised me. So I want to know from the people at the back, anybody, if you got a chance, are you taking the plane to get out of Ghana? Let me see by show of hands if your answer is yes. Wallalolo. When you hear these people come and say, hey, this is a beautiful country, we need to reinvest back on the continent, how does that make you feel?
I feel it's because they have money. That's why they are coming back home. But for me, I want to leave the country because the economy here is very bad.
Okay. Let me hear one more person at the back.
I would love to leave the country. Like, just as they are saying, when they were coming, they came with money, which is making their life comfortable. But we in the country, people are struggling on the street. If such person get opportunity, in fact, the person will leave the country.
Prof, what do you make of it when you hear that the local population here already has an assumption that you're wealthier, that there's an income disparity inbuilt?
So about 3 weeks ago, I gave a presentation on how you can earn $250,000 and 10x your income by living in Ghana. And a case study is I had translators coming from the University of Ghana at a conference that I just had. And we hired them to teach Chi. They had 2 students. From the 2 students who were paying them, they were able to get enough money to pay their entire master's degree for 1 year.
So, guys, this video is funny. Ghanaians actually want to travel out of Ghana, and people outside Ghana, or let me say African Americans, want to move to Ghana. This is not news. The reason why Ghanaians want to move to abroad is because of employment, is because of standard of living. People coming from abroad, like they said in the video, they already have their money to come and survive with, okay? But the people living in Ghana here, it is not easy because imagine you are done with education and you don't have job. You have your certificate with you, but no job for you. That's sad. That is very, very sad. But most people don't understand this. So when you are coming with your money, actually it will be easier because you are coming to spend your money. But people living in Ghana here don't have that money. They don't have that money to spend. That is why most Ghanaians want to travel outside Ghana because they feel like going outside Ghana, they will have jobs to do. Okay? Which is no news. It's normal because, I mean, everybody wants to live well. And that's it. Now, looking at the African Americans wanting to come to Ghana, they also want to come to Ghana because they feel Ghana is safe for them. Imagine the lady that said they spat on her child because they looked different. Nobody wants that for his or her child. Everybody wants to be at a place where they are accepted. So I kind of understand this this woman, and I understand all of them, but just that we all have different opinions, we all have different goals that we want to achieve. If Ghana was actually developed, I am sure nobody would have want to move out of Ghana, because Ghana is okay. Ghana is okay. Now, most people will say, oh, don't complain so much. You can do little businesses, okay, to survive. But remember, before you do any business, you need capital. Where is the capital to start? Yes, so it's kind of understandable between the two parties. So guys, this conversation, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this conversation in the comment section.
Women, are you aligned with their values?
We are happy they are here and would wish that we can coexist with them without having any problem whatsoever. If we see our brothers and sisters, irrespective of even the color, even if it's a white person coming to buy something, let the pricing be as it is. You understand? And maybe governments and the state agencies need to establish some kind of price control regimes so that everywhere you go, the prices will be the same, so that it doesn't come to the point where I see you pay the way you speak or pay your color, then I price the thing to suit myself just because I want to make some extra profit. That is stealing, and it's very bad.
So obviously one way to do this is what Mr. Kwesi here suggested, cultural integration. And I just want to hear from the people at the back, how many people have made friends with returnees, people from the diaspora? Are you integrating with them in your communities? Let me hear from some people, yes or no? Yeah.
Where I used to work, which is a beauty salon, a lot of the diasporans do come. What I try to do is I tell them, okay, if you want to buy this, when you get to the market and then they give you a higher price, maybe the thing is priced 100 cedis, slash it to like 50 cedis. So I try to give them tips.
And to my fellow Ghanaians, I feel like we should calm down with the pricing, okay? Prices should be fixed. We shouldn't make use of these foreigners when they come to Ghana just because of our own selfish interests. That is not fair. So please, I support that man, and whatever that he's saying is nothing but the truth. All of us cannot be the same. All of us cannot be good. But then, since this is voiced out, I am very sure measures and policies will be put into place to make sure all these things are checked, okay? So to my fellow Ghanaians, let's take our time when we see these foreigners, so their life in Ghana will be easier for them. Not all of them have the money, so let's be careful. So upon watching this video, I feel like you guys need to come home. Yes, you guys need to come home. You are safe in Ghana. You are safe at home. Nobody is going to disturb you, okay? Nobody is going to maltreat your children. You are going to be safe in Ghana here. Do you know why most people come to Ghana? Because they are safe. Do you know why people actually sell out Ghana? Because when they came here, they had a good experience. Ghanaians are very respectful. Ghanaians love people. They are so empathic, like I always say. They feel people pains. They try to wear people's shoes. At this point, I feel like home is calling. Like they should come home. Home is calling. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you are Black American or African American or whatsoever. Ghana is a home for everybody. Ghana is a home where you feel that yes, you are at a particular place where you are loved. This video is trying to make me emotional. This video is trying to make me feel some kind of way, but no, because wherever I hear of slavery, it draws my mind back to what would have happened to me if I was part of this journey. But then it is what it is. It has happened and it's past and gone. So this conversation was actually enlightening both parties, and I'm so grateful that you guys are watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye.